Hello, everyone. My name is Shantiera Wilson, and I am the host of Shaunie Spills The Tea radio show. And today I have with me 16-year-old entrepreneur and CEO of Modest Jaez. Go ahead and first introduce yourself, and then tell us a little bit about your brand, Modest Jaez.
All right. Hi, guys. I'm Jaez Wilson. I am 16 years old, and I'm a junior. I first started my business when I was 13, and basically, it all started when I used to do modeling. I used to do pageants. I used to do dance. I was always like in the spotlight, right? But there was this time that I had a casting call, and they said I was a good choice, whatever. But the problem was, I wasn't tall enough. I'm only 5'0", so they said I was short. I'm like, what you want me to do? Grow some inches? Like, I'm done growing. Like, but anyways, basically, I was really disappointed and upset about that. So my mom came up with this great idea, and it was that I should start my own business and I should model for myself. But the thing was, I didn't really know how to start my own business. I didn't know what I was doing whatsoever. So she helped me. She helped me get my name for my business, and she helped me get some clothes for my business, right? So basically, right now that I sell, all I sell is hair. So here's some bundles that I have, bundle that I have. And then I sell hair accessories, like the hair clips I have in my hair now. And then I have bonnets, and then I have do-rags. I sell eyelashes, and I don't think I said this, but I also sell lip gloss too. So here's some of my lip glosses.
And if someone wanted to purchase items, how would they go by doing so?
Just go to modestjaez.com, and that's modestz.com.
There you go. There you have it. That's awesome. So being 16 years old, you said you're in your junior year of high school. I know it is absolutely crazy with all of this virtual learning and COVID-19 and trying to adjust. So my question to you is, how do you balance being a junior in high school as well as an entrepreneur?
It's rough. It's really rough because it's just making time for all of my schoolwork and being able to still do promotions and stuff like that. It's just really hard. But basically what I do is I use my phone, and then I use my iPad. So for my iPad, I use all of that for schoolwork, and then I use my phone for like all of my personal life. So it's like I basically have a schedule throughout my day. So it's like, I have my morning routine, my nighttime routine, and then my evening routine. So it's just, I have routines and steps and a lot of timers to keep up throughout my day.
So what advice would you give to other teens who are starting their own business?
Go for it. But when you start your own business, it's okay to, take some advice from other people. What you don't want to do is copy exactly what they're doing, because it's not something that you should want to be proud of. Like, you should want to be proud of your business. You should want to do it on your own, tell others that you did something, like you really did something, and basically when you start your business, I would say have a budget. Maybe I would say save up more than 500, but only put 500 into your business when you first start. So it's like if you're selling hair, lip gloss, anything, if you're selling lip gloss, you could honestly maybe just put up 100, but if it's hair, then I would say 500.
That's awesome. So that's a good point that you make, because not everything is for everyone.
Right.
And sometimes people try to, they see one person doing it and they think, oh, it's easy or whatever, but they don't realize how much work, blood, sweat, and tears goes into a business or into a dream or anything that you're doing. So that's a really good point that you make. So what's your YouTube, and how does your YouTube tie into what you're doing with Modest Jaez?
Okay, so my YouTube channel is Keeping Up with Space Jaya. And then basically when I first started my YouTube, when I first started my YouTube, I already knew what I wanted it to be about. I knew that I wanted to do something cosmetology related, since after high school, I plan on being a cosmetologist. Okay. So basically, it's just hair, makeup, nails, and then lifestyle. Lifestyle was basically just me saying about my life, about my journey, me just growing up. And I just basically give people tips. And now I have changed my YouTube a little bit, and I'm focusing more on Modest Jaez. So I'm able to promote my hair, my lashes, my lip gloss, everything like that. But at the same time, I could teach other people, maybe people younger than me, even people older than me, just people that want to start their own business, how they can do that.
That's awesome. So it's kind of like promotion for you as well with Modest Jaez, to be able to kind of say, hey, I'm wearing my hair clips, or hey, this is a wig that I've done. So that's really cool. So how would you say your success has changed from when you first started your YouTube to now? Have you seen any growth? How's that?
Slowly. I know a lot of people, they do watch. Yeah. But not really. Right. They watch my story, they watch my Instagram clips, everything. But it's just, at least they give me 50%. That's something, right?
And YouTube is not easy.
Yeah, it's not.
Like, some people,
like, honestly, I thought it would be, but no, it's really not.
It's a different platform, and learning how to navigate through that platform. So yeah, but you're doing a great job. So continue doing you, and eventually it'll all fall in place. It always does. So what pieces of advice would you give to someone wanting to start their own YouTube channel?
I would say have it planned out. Honestly, I like to be organized, so but just have everything planned out. Make sure you know what you want your YouTube to be about. You want to know that you want to make sure that you know your target audience. You want to make sure that you're able to promote. There's other Instagram pages and Facebook pages that you can ask them. You can text them, DM them, and just be like, hey, can you do me a favor and repost this? And most of the time they would. And if they do charge you, it shouldn't be more than $5. That's for sure.
Yeah. So I know we spoke a little bit about you being a junior and the virtual learning with COVID-19 and things like that. So I always like to ask, if your superintendent was like, listen, give me a list or give me some advice for next year involving virtual learning, should we have to do virtual learning? What pieces of advice would you give to them?
Don't rush it. Because I feel as if when we first started, they kind of just rushed into it, and it was so frustrating. Like, when I tell you, like, I was almost in tears. I had 7 class periods, minus lunch. I had 7 class periods, and every single teacher was assigning homework every day. Now, we only have 4 classes a day, except for Wednesdays, we have all 7, which is still kind of like, but the teachers don't assign too much. Like, they know, like, we could get it done, and if not that day, we still have a couple more days to get it done. But I would say in the future, they should have 1 subject a day, and then they could just get the assignments done that day. So it's not too hard on the students, especially the younger students.
That makes a lot of sense. Well, hopefully they're able to work out something for next year. Hopefully we don't even have to do virtual learning next year. Hopefully everything has slowed down a little bit. The numbers are starting to decrease and things like that. And we can kind of go back to being inside of the classroom, because I kind of miss being inside the classroom. I don't know if
sadly,
right, it's like you never think you'll actually admit that, but it's like I miss having that one-on-one time with the professor and things like that. So in 5 years, where do you see yourself personally and in your business?
Okay, so in 5 years, I see myself living in Georgia, hopefully having my own shop. Okay. I had a friend that mentioned that I should actually, if I do choose to get a shop, I should have it as a hair salon and a clothing place or shop and boutique. And I think that something I would want to do. I mean, I might add like nails to it too. So it's like a little nail salon too at the same time. But I mean, that's kind of it at the moment.
Yeah. Well, I mean that those are pretty good goals to be out in Georgia. Why Georgia though?
I feel like it'll give me better experience, and not just experience, I'll be able to connect with the people more, I feel, versus being in Illinois. It's a little bit harder, in my
Yeah.
opinion.
There is a lot, especially with the hair and the makeup industry. And just businesses in general. A lot of small
Right.
businesses are out there in Atlanta and they do really well out there. So
Right.
that would be good for you to go down there as well. They have actually a really big hair show that they do out in Atlanta. There was a show on WeTV and it was like Cutting It in the ATL or something like that. And they would go out to that really big uh, show that they have out there, hair show. And so you're right, it's a lot of networking out there with people who are doing things similar to what you're doing. So
Right.
you got to go out there and make it happen. Well, that about wraps up our interview here. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your day as a busy entrepreneur, of course, to come and talk to me a little bit about your business and about yourself. I wish you much success. And real quick, make sure you go ahead and link your social media again, just so they know, so they can reach you.
So, my Facebook is Jaeana Wilson, JaeAunnAWilson. And then my Instagram is Jaya_Nicole, JAEA_NACOLE. And my YouTube is Keeping Up with Jaya. Sorry, KEEPINGWITHJAEA.
And then your website again, just in case somebody missed it in the beginning.
MODESTJAEZ.com.
There you go. Make sure you go support 16-year-old entrepreneur. Thank you again for chatting with me a little bit about your business, and enjoy the rest of your night.